from Miz Mooz. And this is the day to invest in this brand, especially when the investment price, quote unquote, is less than $100, because this is the finest European leather. It is supple, it's malleable, it's beautiful. They are leather upper and leather lined. Nobody does that anymore.
Yes.
Because everybody's looking to cut corners, and that's why things don't last as long anymore. You will have these for years. I'm not kidding you. Every single pair of Miz Mooz shoes that I have, I still have, and it's been years. This is the Brandy. We also have wide widths in these, and that is not always the case. In fact, do you do that only for us?
We do wide widths only here at QVC, and we do not do them in every style. So it's a very special thing when you find it.
Right, you'll see that in today's show. So if you need a wide width shoe, this is it for you. And based on a bestseller that we switched up a little bit and basically designed with you because you had some feedback for us, and Miz Mooz took it and made the Haley. It was the CC, customer top rated. Comparable retail value for an all leather lined shoe like this would be $160. I was looking at our regular QVC price at $120, and I was like, that's actually a great price for a Miz Mooz shoe. But then I saw the TSV price, I'm like, less than $100.
Wow, for
and
all
shipping
this
for
leather.
free. Yes, shipping for free and a $20 charge on a credit card. This is the Brandy. Look at all the burnishing, look at that ruching. You can't do that with inferior leather. And this is a workable buckle, by the way, but it does have all of that goring, so it will move with you, no break in time. And by the way, if you ever get on the back of your heel that pain, or you'd have to use a Band-Aid or something like that, look at all of that padding. They thought of everything. So Brandy. I would definitely not wait on the gold. I think you could totally wear these dressed up with a dress to an event. And like you said, your metallics play, it could play gold, it could play silver, it could play any, I mean, I think I have gold and silver jewelry on, and it matches both. The black is absolutely stunning. Oh, leather wrapped heel, by the way, too. I mean, like no detail undone. Cushioned footbed, of course. Down here, we have the coral, although I would call it more of like a, I don't know, kind of a rosy pink.
I agree completely. Yep, I would totally, it has not as much warmth as you would expect from a coral. It has definitely more of a petal pink style.
It's soft and beautiful. I love the jeans. Everybody loves the jeans. That's what Christy's wearing with her beautiful by Lawrence Arian blazer, which shows you that you can really dress these up. And then finally, we have green. The greens that Miz Mooz does are amazing. You never find colors like this in exquisite European leather like this, and that is why that one is our most limited. Now it's European sizing, medium and wide widths. Will you walk us through our size chart, please?
I would love to. All you have to do is go down the left-hand side of our chart to find your US size. You'll go to the right to find your European size. I'm an 8.5, so in Haley, I'm wearing her in a 39. Fits beautifully, and I do believe Haley is going to be the only wide option in the show. So that's also something, and that's,
something
you know, like I
consider.
said, something to consider, and absolutely exclusive to the QVC customer. We don't do wides anywhere else. So you look so cute. I love the gold.
Give us a call, please. Share your Miz Mooz story. Are you as giddy about them as I am? By the way, this is their only Miz Mooz TSV of the season, and this is the best way to try a new brand. And I'm telling you, out of New York City, based in Italy, this brand is the one you want. It's the one you see in little boutiques if you're walking down, you know, it's some street in the Village in New York City, but we have way better prices, and again, the wide widths, which is fantastic. So call us, please. I would love to hear from you. You can call throughout the whole hour. It doesn't have to be during the today's special value. 1-800-395-1601.
It looks so cute on. The style of this sandal is so classic and so timeless. It's what Miz Mooz does so beautifully. So excited to be bringing this in a today's special value, in all honesty. It's just perfection. If you've never tried Miz Mooz before, this is a great place to start. So simple. It's going to go with everything. And the leather story on this, The leather is so soft and so supple. This is not an overly structured sandal.
No.
There's nothing stiff about this leather. The way it fits, the ruching detail is so signature to the brand. The cut on this is where we talk about that artisan quality and the detail. Having a cut that's in a slight V like this looks so feminine and so beautiful on the foot. Our designers think about everything. So what they did is they've added this great piece of elastic goring there, a little wedge of it on the interior of your upper. This is where that's going to move with you. We talk about that infinite wearability out of the box wear. This little bit of goring, this is where that leather will move around your foot as you go throughout the day. We gave you beautiful buckle adjustability. Depending on the colorway you went with is the color that your hardware is going to be. For instance, I'm holding the coral. It's going to have a little bit more of like a gunmetal. If you got the gold, you're going to have the gold hardware. It's just like, these are the fine little details. We just don't mass produce and go, okay, everybody's going to get one color unless it's purposeful. Like we saw in Marnie, that was a very purposeful choice. Otherwise, we change it up. Little details like that matter. Speaking of which, going into that heel, I love that you called that out about that extra piece of padding in the back of the heel. That makes all the difference in your wearability. Look how extra padded that is in the back. You can see the seaming detail and the cut there, just giving you that extra comfort. Having a wide width like this makes all the difference when you're wearing this throughout the day. The leather wrapped wedge, so gorgeous. Kept the color story going all the way through the heel, fully wrapped all the way around. This little bit of a wedge, again, you're not feeling any pitch at all with this. And it's set on this rubberized outsole. This is flexibility. This is on the go wear. This is going to be giving you an active feel as you're wearing it, but you look adorable. You look finished and elegant and beautiful. And you can really, again, I love talking about versatility because when you do have sort of this dress up, dress down investment piece, it's so important. You can wear it with so many different styles.
It's so funny that you just said that. I ran to the team and I said, can you go grab my dress? Because we're all in jeans and they look fantastic with jeans, but I want to show you what these look like with a dress because there are a lot of events coming up. There are weddings. There are, you know, there's Easter coming up. There's Mother's Day. Oh, I wear a dress every Sunday to Mass. I mean, like, I dress up, and these play both sides perfectly.
Yes.
So great with denim, especially that little pop of color on these three different colors that we have. That one's called coral, although we're saying it's more of like a petal pink, more of like a rosy pink. Beautiful. I mean, if you're wearing a floral dress that has that color in it, these are going to be gorgeous for you. You could wear these to that outdoor wedding. But then great with jeans, great with shorts. Really, really
something
versatile.
it won't go
Find
with,
me something it won't go with. A gown, maybe.
Last night when we launched, I was wearing the Jenny Garth, the shorter shirt
I love that dress,
the navy with the polka dots,
You
and I
looked
had
great.
the green on with it.
So cute.
It's great. Like, that's what I
play
love.
a little bit. You actually
Yes.
inspired me when I saw you. I was like, oh, I would have chosen probably, well, I always go with like the neutral, like the gold or the blue for that dress, but you did the green, and that was so inspiring. I mean, like that, I was like, I'm gonna do something different with, you know, just a little addition of color, and that's what this is about. You know, in this age of possibility that we talk about, I just turned 50, so I am an ambassador now.
I turn on June.
Oh,
June
you
5th,
do?
My
Happy
50th.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, well, see, we're just moving into that, and it used to be like women feel a little ignored in fashion, in media. Because it's all focused on the young and hip and cool, the influencers and everything, and they are so fun to look at and everything. But like, it doesn't end, you know?
Right, I
you
want to
don't
continue to be
stop.
adorable.
You continue to want to be inspired and to want to be cool and fashionable and beautiful and comfortable at the same time. That's the only difference. Back then, I was like,
we
give
value
up the comfort.
We value it, and it matters, and it's doable.
Right.
I mean, at a brand like Miz Mooz, it's really, truly doable. You can look incredible. You can look fashionable, but you don't have to sacrifice feeling comfortable. Padded footbeds, I mean, incredible leathers. Having material like this up against your skin makes all the difference. The leathers like this, I love this. You know what? I love that we're seeing this behind the scenes. In fact, we brought in a little bit of leather that I can show you as well But just to see the process, these are all drum-dyed leathers. The process itself creates this. We really keep the leathers in a natural state. They take the color so beautifully. So you're able to keep that malleability and that softness to the leather. I'm going to grab a piece that we have that you can see. So I've got the brandy pair. And then this is a piece of the leather in its natural state. And I wanted to show you, like, this is like start to finish. You know, you're getting that start to finish look. But this leather is so soft and it's so movable. It's like a piece of fabric. You don't lose that in the process because what we do is we keep it natural. We don't do artificial coating, which makes it stiff. We really preserve the beauty and the naturalness of the leather, so you're able to appreciate those highs and lows. You're able to get that wear and tear. We talk about how great leathers take on their own patina over time. And that is what you want with a great piece of leather. Think about it. If you've ever had a great leather jacket, like a great leather bomber, and it wears in beautifully, and you keep it over the years, that is that great leather, and that's the story that you get with Miz Mooz. That's what you want. Our artisans, and they're all out of Europe, still many family-owned and operated workshops, and what they do is they apply, you know, various waxes and creams and oils, and then they do techniques like polishing. They'll burnish. You see beautiful burnishing details that bring out those highs and lows. So honestly, what ends up happening is that no two pieces of leather ever look the same, so you truly end up getting a unique pair of shoes with each and every style we bring. Look how gorgeous.
I've never done that mid like shoe presentation, but these warranted it because look how pretty. Okay, so denim, yes.
Stunning.
Cropped pants, yes. Dress, absolutely. Look how pretty this looks. This is also
So
Lawrence
adorable.
beautiful by Lauren Zarian. So like if you need to bring one pair of shoes on vacation, you're gonna wear these sightseeing because they're so comfortable and they're not too high. But you're going to wear them with your pretty dress going out for dinner, on Mother's Day, going out to a party.
Yes.
I mean, like these are that shoe that because of that exquisite leather, they're just unmistakably designer. These should be $160 anywhere else, and will be if they're anywhere else, but they're exclusive to us right now through May. At QVC, they will be $120. For one day, they are just under $100. For Miz Mooz shoes, that is unheard of. They're always over $100, sometimes even close to $200. We're shipping to them to you, for free, and it's a $20 charge on a credit card to get them home. So let's choose your color, and then we'll talk through sizing. This is the brandy.
When I talk about burnishing, this is a great example of it on the brandy. You see those highs and lows in the leather? That is what we're going for. You want to have that sort of variation in tone. Really, really beautiful.
That's how you can tell a really well-made shoe.
Right.
There's the brandy. This is the gold. This is what I'm wearing. But again, can play any of these colors of metals.
It really can. And this is the first time we've ever done a TSV in a great gold metallic like this, which is really exciting.
And that one
Love
is the
this.
leather too.
Yes, look how soft and movable that is. I love that you just did that because a lot of times when you have a metallic, the material, it can create like a stiffness to it. You are not getting that. It continues to be just as soft in the gold. I love that.
Leather lined and cushy and so
Yes.
comfy. You have to get at least one pair of these, trust me. Here's the black.
And you end up getting kind of like that grounded black-brown feel because we kept that footbed done in the brandy tones. Really pretty.
And then leather wrapped heel. Excuse me, I'm mixing my words this morning. Then down here we have the coral, but it really is pink. I could have gone with that one.
I was just going to say that would have
been
looked
pretty.
so pretty with your dress. I could have done the pink today too. I went with the jeans, but I could have easily done the pink or I could have easily done the green.
In the jeans, we have 2,000 remaining for the entire day. 6,000 have been ordered just in that color. Then we have the green, which is such a pretty, fun color. 1,500 remain for the rest of the day. This was exclusively designed for us. We have European sizing 36 through 42, which is the equivalent of US sizing 5.5 through 11 in medium and wide widths. Here's our size chart.
So easy to do if you've never tried European sizing. Just go down the left-hand side of the chart, find your US size. You'll go to the right, find your European size. So for instance, I'm an 8.5, so in Haley, I'm in a 39. Fits fabulous. And what we've done is we've streamlined. As we've moved into spring, we've streamlined that chart so it makes it so easy. I love that we're seeing the green. I have been talking accessories for 15 to 20 years now, and I'm always like green, green, green. Go with the green. It is so easy to incorporate into your wardrobe.
Yes.
It really is. It truly works as a neutral. And I must say, all of our color, our fashion colors, so to speak, in Miz Mooz are all easy to wear. They're soft, they're pretty, they work within